Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Miriam and I am so happy to be here. I'm really happy. Thank you for all the subscribers. Thank you for the subbies, the new one and the old ones. Thank you for staying. Thank you. So today's video, I'm so excited about it. It's about the step you take after getting selected. If you get selected, yeah. Because I know most people don't know what to do, or they don't have the support, the system. They don't know who has ever won it. Because I remember when I got selected, that is, I did a lot of research. YouTube was my go-to, and Google. And yes, that was my go-to, because I didn't know a lot of people. I didn't know a lot of people who had applied for green card, and it was something that I never thought it was going to be possible. But anyway, here I am, and you are going to be the next one. Hoping so. Okay, so the first step will be applying for the DV lottery, diversity visa lottery. If you did that, well, I hope and I wish you get selected. The second step is gonna be checking the results. You're not going to get any email, you're not going to get any call, you're not going to get any mail. The same way you applied for it through EDV, electronic diversity visa, that's how you're going to check for your results. So if for the first day, don't try it, because I know a lot of people do it on the first day. So sometimes the system malfunctions in a hang sana. So just wait a few, it comes out on May 7th, I think. I'm not sure, but May, that first week, leave it and try checking the second week. So that was the second step. Check if you're selected. And then the third step, if you get selected, not a lot of people get it. So if you get selected, congratulations. So if you get selected, you fill in the DS260 as quick as possible. When you fill the DS260, I waited for 4 months, and I got an email. So now here you're gonna get an email, because when you're filing for DS260, you put in your email. So you're going to get an email asking for your documents, and the documents needed are good conduct, that's police clearance, your passport. So you need to have a passport when you're answering the DS260, and then good conduct, passport, your birth certificate, you need to have that. And if you're ever arrested, if you ever got arrested and the report from the police, something like that, they'll send you an email with all the details of all the things you need and what ages, like if you have a family, every age, they're going to send you what you need to send for a specific age to a certain age. So I'm talking in my experience. I didn't have a baby, I didn't have a husband, so I only did it for myself. 3 things: passports, good conduct, police clearance, and birth certificates. And then I waited, December, January. I got an email again in the last week of February for my interview date. That's how number 4, you're gonna get your. But 3 was fill out this to 60. Number 4, you send your documents. Number 5, you're going to get an email for interview date. Before you go for your interview, you create an account with DHL. Yes, I'm gonna do another video on this one. So you create an account with DHL, and then you book an appointment for medical. That is before you go for your interview. You book an appointment for your medical, and then you go get your medical before going for the interview. You can do it after going to the interview, but then you not get your visa on that, like you won't be approved on that day to get your visa, because they'll give you back your passport and then you'll have to send them back your passport for them to print the visa on it. So the seventh step, do your medical, and we only do it in IOM, Immigration Organization Medical, I don't remember. IOM is the one and only in Nairobi, in Gigiri. Is it Gigiri? It's just next to the embassy, just behind embassy Kwaba, Gafi Kwaba. It's not that far. So after you go, and then you go for your interview, and then when you go to your interview, they're going to ask for the same questions on your DS260, but then they're also going to add some of their own personal questions. So never contradict yourself. Whatever you answered in your DS260 should be the same ones you're going to answer. Don't try bringing your brother's kid or your cousin's child with you saying it's your baby. Don't try that. Don't try bringing fake. Yeah, I forgot. Before you go for the interview also, you have to go to the bank and pay NEC, Mtihani House, pay NEC to send your Form 4 certificate to the embassy. So you pay, and then you go to NEC to sign and give them the invoice to show that you paid for it from the bank, and then they take it and then they'll send the documents, and that's when you go to the interview. And you go to the interview, you answer everything correctly and truthfully as possible. You don't mess up. And also when you go to the medical, they'll test for TB, gonorrhea, syphilis. So hizo tatu. If you're healthy, you're good to go. If you have TB, you'll have to go like they give you a specific time to always go in the morning every day to give your sputum and to get your medicine until you get better. That's when, that's when you'll get your visa, because they can't give it to you when you have TB. And I think they tell the embassy, because the IOM, the hospital, they have to send your medical to the embassy. That medical thing they have to send to the embassy. So if you go for the interview and they haven't sent the medical results, the embassy, they're going to give you a pink paper, a pink one, to show that you haven't been denied, but you still need to finish some things that you are starting out. So take care of yourself, be healthy, eat well, sleep. Man, this body is good and all, but be careful with your body and how you do everything, because when you're going for the medical, they'll test. You have x-ray taking, they take your pee, they'll take your blood. I don't want to go through that again. They'll give you vaccines. Yeah, you know, I had to take vaccines twice, 8 sindanos. Oh yeah, anyways, so that's the process. It's easy, like it looks easy, but it's so grueling. Because I remember I woke up really early to go to Mtihani House. Hey, 6, I was in town. 6 a.m. I was in town. And then I didn't know where Mtihani House was, so I just had to, I walked asking people, hey, do you know which matatus goes to, I don't know, I forgot. Anyways, do your own diligence. Just do it. Work, ask questions, and there are nice people out there. They're gonna help you. But then when you get selected, don't go about telling everybody, because you never know. So shut up until you get your visa, until you're coming. Yeah. And after you get your visa, you only have 6 months to be in Kenya. 6 months. 6 months to be in Kenya, because the vaccines you have, they're only valid for 6 months. That's why when you go for the medical before the interview, before. So just say a month. So your interview is next month. You go like right now. So your interview is next month, like date 2, date 12. You go like today. You go like March 15 or March 20. You go for a medical March 15 or March 20, and then you go for your interview in April 12 or April 2. After you get your visa, because they'll tell you congratulations. It's a sweet thing. Or you get it, and then you have 6 months until your your vaccine expires. So come to America as fast as possible, as soon as possible, because you don't know what might happen. For us, COVID happened, yeah. And then we had like a PP1009, PP1099. I don't know. We had that PP something on our visas. So when you are coming in, and they'll check on it. Some people are never allowed to come in. Some migrants were never allowed to come into America because of that. Yeah. So I hope you get it. I wish you all well. And if you have any questions, leave it down in the comments. And thank you for watching. Bye.